officially 1 year since I've owned my Tesla Model 3, putting over 31,000 miles on it. The big question is, do I love it? Do I hate it? Or how do I feel about it? And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down here as well as the little bell so you are notified when I upload videos every single week. The very first step of me getting this Tesla Model 3 was my vision board right here. So just a little background, I initially was just gonna get a, Mercedes, like that CL250. They're pretty inexpensive. I was gonna get a used one in white. I was thinking like that would be like a kind of luxury, you know, kind of fun vehicle for me to have. If you would have told me when I was creating my vision board that I would own a Tesla that year, I would tell you that you are totally crazy. So how did I put over 31,000 miles on my Tesla in 1 year? I actually work 65 miles away, one way to work. Yes, I drive that far to make my dreams come true. So round trip, I drive 140 miles without making any kind of stops. When I had a gasoline vehicle, I was spending around $300 a month just in gas, which is crazy. So when I was calculating up, like, okay, I'm gonna get a used vehicle, you know, somewhere probably under 24,000, nothing crazy, a little basic, you know, just trying to keep it like simple. I was realizing, I was like, oh my gosh, like even if I get a $24,000 car on this loan, that's over 300 and something a month, and then $300 in gas. And I was just like totaling it up, and all of a sudden one day I was like, oh my gosh, I can just get a Tesla and not buy any gas and probably spend less money than if I bought a used vehicle. So then I started like, you know, just drinking up any kind of Tesla information I could probably get. So when I finally went to the Tesla dealer to test drive it for the very first time, I actually told the guy, I probably know more about the car than you do, because I was literally swimming in videos, just like drinking it up like crazy, like becoming compulsively obsessive. I love it. So I test drove it. Of course, I loved it. What's to hate about it? It was like amazing. And the funny little story is my car was a little bit banged up already, and I was actually on a very famous street of expensive shopping in Chicago on Oak Street, like literally across from the Christian Louboutin store. And I'm sitting there actually ordering my vehicle on my phone, and someone hits my car while I am parked there. He hit it minimally, and of course he backed up, and I said, guy, do not worry, I'm literally ordering my new car right now. I mean, for sure, the best thing about the ordering process is that it is so easy. You put $2,500 down and boom, you have a car and it's gonna start arriving. From the moment that I placed my order to me actually taking ownership of the vehicle, it was around 10 days or so. And during this 10 days, like my car was already, I really felt like on its last leg. And I was like, girl, just get me through these last 10 days. Do not drop dead on me. Like, I need you. So she did make it, and I remember like the very last day that I got gas right here, I was like, peace out gas stations, because I was at the gas station every 2 days to fill up because I was driving so much. So I was so excited never to go to the gas station for gas ever again. Now, mind you, when I picked up the car, you know, of course they teach you everything, how to work everything. They're just like, okay, like, see you later. And I was almost nervous to actually leave. Like, I'm okay to drive this thing? Like, everything is so different on it. So I didn't even tell my mom that I actually bought a new car. Get to her house, I'm like, hey, I have something like really heavy in my car. Can you help me with it? And we went out there, and I'll never forget, like, she walked really slow and just like stopped. Like literally stopped, and I was, you know, look at her expression on her face, and she was like, what is this? So it was actually super fun to kind of surprise my mom, showing like the new car that I got. Also, speaking of new car, I got that car when I was almost 39, and I had never owned a new car my entire life. I'd always owned old cars, like nothing crazy, nothing new, like basic vehicles, LS's if you will. So this was like such an amazing moment of my life to own a brand new car, and it was a Tesla. I still cannot believe that I have it. It's like very exciting. The funny thing about now becoming completely engulfed in my vehicle is that I became obsessed with accessories. I really realize that I understand why guys are infatuated with their vehicles and like getting things for it and like doing things for the vehicle. And I was like, I finally get it. I get it. And I feel bad about judging you guys, you men, for obsessing over a vehicle. So naturally, I had to get those windows tinted, like murdered out. I also got the chrome delete, like obsessed with the chrome delete. And naturally, they always talk about, since Teslas are all pretty basic, that like, how are you gonna make yours stand out? So naturally for me, I love like shiny things. I found all the rhinestone accessories that I could possibly find. So if you see me rolling down with rhinestones, you know it's me. The Puddle light, so when I open up the door, it flashes down Tesla, which is so much fun. Of course, I got the premium floor mats inside. I changed the piano, like center console, to matte. I also kept the color of the white for the handles. It's normally chrome. I put the white stickers or the pearl white stickers on there. And then like really silly things like the tire stems. Like, of course, I had to get the Tesla emblems. I mean, if they make it, I'm gonna buy it. Thank you, Amazon. So besides me having fun in the car, because I have a lot of fun in my car, my niece and my nephew have a blast in there. My nephew always asks, Auntie Car, can we play the beach buggy game? So it is great for babysitting, keeps everyone very entertained. We actually sometimes just play in my car because clearly there's a lot of games. There's YouTube, there's Netflix, Hulu, like pick your poison, you've got it. I will for sure say that owning a Tesla is probably one of the greatest big purchases of my life. I love driving my car. It is so much fun. I'd always heard of people saying it never gets old to get in their car, and I thought that's kind of silly, but now I get it. It's so fast. It is just such a fun drive, and since I do drive really far and I'm normally on the highway, I roll with the autopilot, and I just like kind of like let it drive on its own, and I listen to audiobooks. Driving in traffic is so much more relaxing. For certain, the Tesla has changed my life. It is a game changer, and I honestly don't even know if I would ever purchase a gasoline vehicle ever again unless it was some sort of like sports car that I had to have, or maybe the Bentley that's on my vision board still. I love taking my friends and family in the car. I love just going as fast as I can go real quickly just so they can experience the feeling of not shifting gears. It is like so incredible. The year with my Tesla, for sure, I have had zero issues, no problem. I cannot wait to have another year and more years with my Tesla. My best advice is to make that vision board, to dream big, to live in abundance, because when you're living in abundance, dreaming big, you attract things that you don't even know that are even possible. And for me, the Tesla was never a thought process for me because I thought it was so unattainable. So I want to thank you all for watching. Let's spread the good word and the good vibes, and we will see you soon.